Hi, Cancer. I figured I'd come on and give you guys a quick reading. Messages for Cancer. Cancer energy, please. Cancer could be coming out of self-imposed restrictions, coming out of depression, working your way towards financial stability. At this time, there could be a new opportunity for you financially, new job, but it looks like you're making measured steps towards that. You could be changing something in your home life as well. There could be a lover, something that you're working with, negotiating with. Okay. Any other messages for Cancer? Or you know what, let's get this deck. Cancer people watching this reading, please, messages for Cancers. Could be moving steadily, quickly towards something that you're passionate about, coming out of any kind of betrayal or pain, finally letting it go as you decide to work on your stability. You could have left something behind as well to do this, messages for Cancer. This could have been a previous position or something you used to work on that you were passionate about. Could be a relationship or something. Messages for Cancer. But I have a feeling the sex life was an issue here. Messages for Cancer. Something about the sex life at least. It's like you're coming into personal contentment as you heal a broken heart, as you come out of any pain, as you leave it behind, as you leave behind working on something you weren't even passionate about in the first place. And you're healing that kind of sense of betrayal and you're having more energy, more confidence. Okay, very nice. You could be ready and willing to fight for what you desire now. Could be looking at real estate options, messages for Cancer. Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made in regards to real estate and long-term security, finances, messages for Cancer. What is your strategy? Tell us more for Cancer. Yeah, it's like you're becoming more confident. You're maybe attracting what you desire and moving towards it quickly as well. Cancer energy. You could have fire placements, Cancer. Like Leo or Sag or Aries. But anyways, it looks like you're looking at your options in regards to a path towards, long-term security. Like a new beginning. We had Ace of Pentacles here and we're ending with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So something that you want to invest in, you want to get going for long-term security. Maybe you're approaching 30s, maybe you're hitting your Saturn return. It's time for you to get serious kind of vibe. Let's see, Cancer. Tell us about Cancers. What are the messages? Yeah, there's like a need to tap into your ability to, you see how there's like black and red in that card, and we have a lot of red and black here. It's like you're cutting off what needs to be cut off, and yet you're moving towards what you desire quickly. Out of the chaos, you're really coming into personal contentment because you're utilizing this time to build something to go within, restructure. Sorry. Tell us about Cancer people and placements, please. Cancer energy. Any other last messages from this part of the deck? Okay, we have separation. Yeah, you could have separated from somebody, or you are doing this in the current moment. It could be to the benefit of all involved. Yeah. Tell us about the future, or tell us about your advice, actually. What would you like Cancer to do for the highest good? Be direct. Don't lie about anything. Messages for Cancer. What would you like them to do? Turn off your emotions. What would you like Cancer to do? And then you will have personal contentment and healing. Interesting. Yeah, use your words. Okay, interesting. Go towards that what you desire. Be direct about the commitment. And leave something behind. You could be leaving behind a family situation or something that used to bring you joy. But it looks like, tell us more. What do you want Cancers to do? What do you want them to do? They want you to tap into your intuition, especially regarding a lack of stability financially and a lack of properly structuring your finances or kind of becoming like that. Let's see, messages for Cancer. You could be dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus placements. Messages for Cancer. Yeah, it's like, yeah, there was some kind of delusional situation, something you weren't passionate about anymore. Messages for Cancer. You could be looking to heal your finances at this time as well. Cancer's messages, please. Cancer messages for Cancer people and placements. You're coming into plenty of material things, though, at this time, which is really good. Especially as you tap into your intuition, as you balance the light and the dark, the yin and the yang. Tell us about Cancer. Cancer, more messages for Cancer, please. More messages for Cancer. Cancer. Yeah, someone or something is leaving your life at this time because there was not a successful resolution or outcome to the problem. Maybe some problems were just never solved, and this is just better for it to leave or end. For your financial stability, this could have been something to do with a younger woman. Messages for Cancer. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Honor and respect will come to you. Somebody could be coming in between you and a commitment that you want or desire. I don't think you should even want this commitment, honestly. Like, with the cards we got, it's like wanting something rotten and old. Messages for Cancer. Yeah, time to act. Interesting. Problems to resolve. Interesting. Good fortune. Interesting. You could be focusing on your finances, taking leadership in your finances, resolving issues regarding that, moving beyond this, focusing on your intuition. Tell us for Cancer. Yeah, there could have been disappointment in somebody, but it looks like you're protected from negative forces beyond your control. You could have went on a vacation recently as well. There could be a misunderstanding with somebody or something as well. Tell us for Cancer. Cancer people in placements, please. You're climbing towards success. You could be attracting better people into your sphere, into your circle. It's probably a good thing that something didn't work out on the vacation, by the way. Messages for Cancer. Cancer. Yeah, it's like just something wasn't working here when it wasn't going to work, right? There was just something fundamentally not practical or something about this. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Cancer people in placements, please. Cancer. Whoa. But you're getting great happiness as you pour into yourself, as you advocate for yourself. That's just for Cancer. Somebody could have misunderstood you as well. It's just for Cancer. They need you to be shrewd. This is kind of like an evolutionary maturing situation. That's just for Cancer, please. Best advice for Cancers. Corn maze, yeah. Okay, interesting. Let go of things that weigh heavily on you. You deserve to take up space. Could be changing something in real estate, definitely. Let's go ahead and see. Could be moving towards a Leo as well, or more joy and fun, more self-esteem. Shedding, making space, and clearing blocks. Yeah, shedding, making space, and clearing blocks. Okay. There could have been an unequal give and take dynamic in this marriage or relationship. Your higher self chose this card because you're in a radical period of release that feels more like an unraveling. It's likely you're experiencing many endings in the form of lost friendships, breakups, moves, or other challenging changes that might have you wondering, why is this all happening? First and foremost, know you are not being punished or frowned on. All those changes are necessary for future growth and expansion, and while unpleasant, you know the things that are leaving now were only blocking your success before. The loss of a job might inspire you to finally start your own business, or a health scare might be a wake-up call that prompts you to take your well-being more seriously. By the time this period is over, you will feel lighter, freer, and much renewed. Do your best to find the light in every ending you're facing now. This is an excellent time to undergo personal lifestyle changes like a makeover, adopting a weight loss program, enrolling in a dating app, or hiring a financial advisor. What's more important is making future decisions from an authentic place. It's time to get some clarity about the kind of life you'd like to have and what you need to manifest it. Interesting. You can also like write things that you want to let go of, and then just kind of like release them. Hold the leaf over a flame, maybe show gratitude, but then like let it go. Interesting. Best advice for Cancer, please. Best advice for their ultimate success, joy, happiness, peace, and abundance for Cancer. Utilizing your witchiness, your witchy gifts, maybe. Interesting. The alchemy of the self. Ancestors in the bottom. Let's get you an angel. Messages for Cancer. Best advice, please. Best advice for Cancer. Spending time in nature shifts you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree garden or sit under the stars and do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Okay, let's get a piece of advice. Best advice for Cancers at this time, please. Best advice. Life is a mystery, number 8. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. You could be spending time around cats as well, or cats could be relevant. Let's see, number 8. The bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously. When the bobcat appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood in the power of the intellect. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, and predict what will happen based on reason and facts does not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. This could be specifically about marriage, dating life as well, money. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you to know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you, yet know the understanding might not be as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept that secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat is a sign that you are being called to trust, even what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. Very interesting reading at this time, definitely. Maybe we will go ahead and see what Witch is about. Number 43. Okay, your strength, your wisdom. A witch taps into the healing powers of earth and the wisdom of the powers that be, as well as the energy within all. A witch can move energy to create any life of choice. A witch knows how to see signs in everything around her. A witch uses potions and spells to give healing and hope to all who seek guidance, using her gifts for the good of all to heal and nourish. When the witch appears, believe that you are wiser than you know, and thousands of years of wisdom from the wise ancient ones are available to you now. If you're finding your path to magic, this card is confirmation that you should continue to explore the craft. Interesting. So, it's funny how we have 8 here and then we have 8 here as well. Although your path is unclear, it is waiting for your faith to lead you. Interesting. This could be like you tapping more into the occult in general as well. Let's go ahead and see. Number 8, Scorpio energy here. Something about shared finances or financial opportunities from the depth of your psyche. Okay. Life is a lot like going through a corn maze. It's a series of choices that either leads you to freedom manifested in feelings of joy, success, feeling loved and supported, or choices that lead you to feeling stuck, stagnant, confused, or lost. The next choice is always a flip of the coin and will bring you closer or further away from the desired outcome. Like a corn maze, you don't get a map or a chance to plot your way before going in, but you do have a built-in guide in the form of your inner self, which knows exactly the way to go, when to turn, and when to head back and start again. Your inner self speaks to you through the beliefs and feelings, and is speaking to you now through this card, letting you know that you have been going in the wrong direction. If you're inquiring about a future decision, receiving this card is a definitive no. Instead, you are being asked to go back and start from the beginning. What are your values and core beliefs, and what are you hoping to gain from the situation, or who you're attempting to become? There could be a new gateway opening up as well, but you might need to understand yourself first as you move. Like you might need to master elements of yourself, and you, and then you can maybe merge with somebody, move in with them, or marriages, and real estate could become more available then. Have your choices supportive future versions of yourself in your life? Finally, have you compromised your life's vision in pursuit of goals and expectations that aren't yours? Okay, interesting. Yeah, you could be just kind of like ambling along, not really focused or never really considered what you wanted to do in your life. And this could be a good time to, like, if I told you that you were going to get like $10 million tomorrow, what would you do? Like, what would be the life that you'd lead? What would you do with that money? Even if it wasn't that much money, even if it was much smaller, just get some ideas going about what are your values? What are you driven by? What is the actual next destination for you? What do you actually want? Could be really important here. So let's go ahead and get a piece of advice. What would you like Cancers to do at this time? What would you like them to do? Thank you. Interesting. Unaccepted offers, lack of empathy. Interesting. Tell us more. What do you want Cancers to do, please? They want you to resolve a situation, perhaps not leave something behind, perhaps. Or you could be still locked in an old way, like avoiding something, a weak foundation here. Messages for Cancer. Tell us more. What do you want them to do? Tell us more. What do you want Cancers to do, please? What is your advice? The Hermit. All of life's answers are within you. So this is a solitary card. This is about working on your health, working on yourself, wisdom, thought, solitude, inner truth, divine inspiration, and enlightenment. Number 9 here. There could be endings in your life as well. Messages for Cancer. What is the best advice? Clear best advice, please. Step back and gain perspective. There could have been something confusing her, like an idealism that you're starting to work through. Realize that you want to actually shift the ideal of what you're working towards. Maybe this wasn't even good for you. What is the best advice, please? You are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Okay. Any other advice? What is the key advice here, please? Ace of Wands, take action on your ideas. Tell us more. What is the best advice? King of Cups, support yourself before you can support others. Subtle, crafty wisdom, fierce nature with a calm exterior, considerate, balanced, and generous. Tell us more about Cancer. What is your best advice? So don't fight too much. Don't be overbearing. But also don't be failing to lead. So really, this could, with the Hermit here, is part of your advice. There's a lot of solitary energy here. It looks like you might benefit from kind of digging deep within at this time as well. Let's see any messages. Other messages for Cancer people and placements, please. Cancer energy, please. Cancer. Ringing the bells. This is about calling in higher vibrations. Interesting. Messages for Cancer people and placements, please. Cancer. Tell us about Cancers. Yeah, you're falling out of love with somebody and you're kind of confused on why this happened. Messages for Cancer. You could be wanting to fight the spouse or fight for the spouse. Somebody else could have came in for the spouse. This could have been a karmic relationship, something tied in past life, trust and faith here. So this could have led to like spiritual growth in some kind of sense. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. There could have been like a repetitive pattern with a mother, or like how you processed your own mother and how that affects the relationships you get in with women or men or anything, really, because the mother really is the first person we meet that tells us how we care for ourselves emotionally. So are we going to enter relationships that recreate that kind of caring that we received, and was that caring good enough, or what are we expecting a cold, it depends all about that, so a lot of stuff like that. Transportation, interesting. Possible. There could have been fear of something, like fear of movement in this relationship, or like fears in general that held the movement back in this relationship. You guys could have both been like very immature in some kind of sense, or you needed to both kind of mature. Best advice for Cancers, please. Best advice for Cancer people in placements. Oh Lord. Something about the heart chakra here. Maybe put on some rose quartz. Plus more for Cancer. So there could have been like a lack of like real estate security here, or something, or emotional security in this connection. Yeah, it's constantly repeating this, like something to do with real estate or emotions or mother. Huh. Somebody could have like didn't communicate enough in this dynamic or something. Last messages for Cancer, please. I am radiant, beautiful, creative, and enjoy a healthy and passionate life. Somebody had to transform the relationship with self-esteem and health, and how that relates. There could have been some psychological fears associated with this, or something like that. I don't know. Did that like held something back? Cancer. Tell us more for Cancer people and placements. Cancer energy, please. There could have been, yeah, exactly, a lack of a home, like a lack of stability. There were doubts, and there was a lot of superficiality or ego-centered kind of motivations in this connection. Maybe somebody only wanted this connection for the superficial reasons, just a party. There was something immature here, egotistical, but it's all rooting from some kind of self-esteem issue or like doubts. Yeah, you could have had great chemistry with this person, though. Messages for Cancer. But there was deception here. There was something just not clear, something murky here, you know what I mean? Like, any other last messages for Cancer? Yeah, somebody here could have been like guarded or closed off. I don't know. It's like trying to grow something in clay soil. It's like it's not nourishing it, it doesn't work. Like, there's just something fundamentally, like the seed that you plant the soil in, which is the relationship, right? The soil around that relationship is just too difficult or something. There's no good soil. The soil is toxic. There's a lot of acid rain. It's really difficult for this to nourish itself here. But maybe we'll get last piece of advice from the wisdom of the oracle. Last piece of advice for Cancer people in placements to succeed, please. Best advice. Yeah, in between worlds. Interesting. You can see how this flamingo or whatever is moving from like this dark world of like acid rain, of like pollution, into a brighter world where they have a crown, where there's like sparkles. Interesting. So there's a mindset shift, basically, or a shift in communications. Transition, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another one. Temporary blindness and no man's land. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. So there's a need to dive deep into your psychology at this time, look at patterns, toxic patterns, or repetitive karmic things from previous lives, power control dynamics, anything that Pluto rules. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to being unleashed. A mystery is not yours to understand, weaves the web of life within the divine matrix, a consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see with curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. This is a time to explore the energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back. This relationship meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? Where you are in a critical phase in your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When the symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes from your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. Beautiful message. I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you'd like to leave me a tip. Thank you so much. Take care.